Okay, and as we get started over here, we are going to have spawning on the left side of the map is our green Terran Synystyr, and on the right side we have FSMuTaLisk. Okay, sorry about that. We had a handful of no-shows in this tournament tonight, so we're going to see what happens. As we are seeing quite standard openings here, Synystyr starting to block off his entrance between his main and his natural, and we have FSMuTaLisk at 13 now. We'll see if he's going to do a 15 expand or a 15 pull. We'll see what he's up to tonight. As Synystyr is getting his first barracks laying down, and we'll go ahead and take a look here at I know some people say it's important, some people don't, but you can see that we're not seeing a huge, big difference in their current APMs here. They're fairly similar going on. As we are going ahead and seeing the first gas go down for Synystyr, and looks like FS is moving over for his 15 expand. Looks like it was actually a 16 expand by the time he got there. So we do have gas on the way, which should be spotted just any second now by FS, who is moving in, and right there he'll see the gas. And on the flip side, we do have Synystyr getting in to see the pool and the first extractor going down. First Marine making its way out on Synystyr's side, and he is getting orbital upgrade. So, and FS is going to go ahead and try to see how far he can read. Got one Marine shooting on him. As he is muling in. Once the second Marine gets out, he should lose the overload, but he is just going to let it stand there right on that mysterious mountaintop that is so annoying because they need vision. Good play by Synystyr to lift for the vision as he is beginning his factory. So we are seeing a 1-1-1. We are seeing a second gas go down right now for Synystyr as well, which is smelling like banshees. We shall see how that plays out. But right now, that's what it is beginning to look like. And I would expect any moment now FSMuTaLisk to switch over and go ahead and get an Evo chamber down to deal with that, because he has seen at least one of the gases. He is going ahead and getting Zergling speed going. A couple Zerglings out, a couple Queens on the way, another Marine on its way out, and we are seeing Synystyr go ahead and just double check. Looks like he's really trying to keep this hidden on what he's going to try to do. As we should see just about now, there is the double starport going down. He does have a very small wall there. Looks like he's going to come up and cover it, moving his factory forward to kind of block off that spot so that he can get some Hellions in play as well. Are going to see the first four lings starting to work their way through. Synystyr is pulling his Marines back. Kind of strange. Don't know how he saw that coming, but he did go ahead and pull that back. A little bit interesting. Trying to get out of range a little bit so they can continue to chew on this reactor for a moment and do some harassment. Forces some Marines to come out a little bit. And then in over here we are seeing the double tech lab going in, and the expansion as well going up for Synystyr. The Evo chamber is rolling up now for FSMuTaLisk as the first two Banshees are beginning to make, and as soon as he hits that 200 gas mark, we'll start seeing Cloak start to work its way out. So hopefully he'll be able to get this Evo chamber up and get some sort of detection going. as at this point he does not have the layer yet to morph any overseers, and we are seeing spore number 1 go ahead and drop down. Spore number 2 and 3 going down as well. So Banshees aren't going to be able to do as much damage, and it does not look, at this point at least, as Synystyr is pushing out more Banshees, and it doesn't look like he's worrying about Cloak right now, because there's nothing but Queens that can even hit him. We are seeing FS forcing down more spores, getting 2 more gases going. Still only got Lings on the map. Hellions are on the way to support, to go ahead and support this Banshee hit, as number 3 and 4 are almost finished out. And here he goes. He's transferring his workers over. We are seeing the layer upgrade going on now for FS, but he's going to need to have something to deal with these 4 coming across, as FS is getting his 3rd. Right now, he's got a lot of creep spread going. He's got Queens here. If he transfuses well, he'll be able to handle this, but it's going to be a little bit difficult, as the Lings are seeing them come across these Queens. Go ahead and let's see if he's not able to transfuse. Gets a good transfuse on the second one, but it's still not enough, as he's pulling back towards his other 3, trying to get these together. He's got 4 Queens out here to deal with these, which should be plenty. He's got plenty of creep spread, as we are seeing Banshee number 1 fall. 1 gets away with 14 hit points, as he is trying his best to. He's going to get slow on this creep. That's going to really punish him a little bit. He's going to pull back his weakest one. Another Banshee falls. We've got 1 that has 14 hit points, 1 that's still doing well as they are circling around. At this point, there's going to be enough creep spread that the Queens can get there. And we are seeing a Thor working its way out onto the field already. Infestation pit, another Evo chamber, more Zerglings coming out for FSMut, who, as FSMut has got the run through. He's dealing with the Hellions right now, but there was a hole in that wall, and he is chewing away at workers right now. As we go ahead and take a look there, he has got 12 workers out, as the Banshees are forced to come back home and deal with these, as they're getting a little bit higher of a count. But the 12 workers are going to be a little bit painful to have lost. And at this point, we are going ahead and seeing the pathogen glands going down on the infestation pit, so they can hurry up. So we are going to see infestors rolling out fairly soon. 3rd has finished up for FS, and he is being able to mine on it. Thor is almost finished up right now. First Thor is finished up, 2nd Thor on its way, as we're seeing Synystyr working on recovering from all those workers lost. Okay, additional spore crawlers going down, more Zerglings, +1 Zergling speed going down. Thor working its way out now. Another one queued up right behind it, except he is supply blocked, so he's going to have to deal with that first. And this is one of those weird times of, he is choosing the mule instead, but one of those weird times of, do you take the supply or do you stay supply blocked? So now that we've got the Thor sitting in the front, the Banshee sitting on top, and the Hellion sitting as well, that's going to be a difficult thing to deal with. But we are seeing the macro hatch going down for FS, as he is taking his 4th as well, and he has come up to double check, is there a 3rd yet for Synystyr? And there is not. So here he comes with some more Lings just kind of running around, double checking, and he is working on getting his burrow in place. And here comes a couple Banshees across, as 3 more Thors are working their way out. A couple of Banshees are going to work across the map here, going to pick off at the Zonaga. Infestors are here, and corruption is up. And so are the infested Terrans. So these two Banshees are going to fall. Very good infestation use. Queens are able to get very far over here on the map as he's got creep spread almost halfway across this. So he's able to use his Queens in this. Blue Flame on its way, +2 vehicle on its way. We're seeing just more and more creep tumors going. More Zerglings coming out. Burrow almost finished up, and neutral parasite on its way. So he's planning on grabbing something, and if he can grab one of these Thors, that's going to be a little bit painful, as we are seeing Synystyr getting low on this main mining base. He's very tech heavy. He's still on 2 bases. He's going to have to do something about it. Bangling Nest on its way for FSMuTaLisk, and 2 more Thors still working their way out, as Synystyr again is supply blocked. So he is working on getting these 4 up. He's going to have to get 2 more. Blue Flame is about 3/4 of the way done. +3 vehicle plating is on its way. And on the flip side, we are seeing more and more creep tumors going everywhere. He is just working on visibility all over this map. And here we go. We're going to see a push out a little bit. Synystyr, and we are seeing the hive going in to play right now as Synystyr is moving over to protect what will be his 3rd, but he does not know there's a burrowed ling there. He's got to waste a scan. That was a 270 mineral use to get rid of 1 Zergling. You always hate to have to do that. And Centrifuge hooks on the way for Bangling Speed. So here we go. He has got good vision. He is tearing away the rocks here, working his way to be able to take this gold. Bangling arm morphing. So we've got infestors moving out, and he's going to try to nab some of these. Isn't going to get a hold of them. They've got a good surround going on these Thors. Some of these are being controlled and being used against him, as he's still got 3 of them in possession, as he's tearing them down. 1 more still in his possession, as he does go ahead and clean that up. And that pushes that 130, 140 supply down to 80, and now FS is going after this 3rd, which is going to have to be canceled off. And as his Ultralisk Cavern is working its way out, we are seriously in trouble for Synystyr, as he is close to mining out on his main, and he can't get that 3rd up. And we've got FS that's mining on 4 bases with a macro. Here comes all the Banglings that are going to work their way to bust their way through. And it looks like FS is ready to engage over here. The Thors and Hellions are here, but there's just not many of them. 3 more Thors are almost finished up. This +3 is almost there. And here comes the bust through. Busts his way into that. He's getting us around. He does go ahead and tie onto one of the Thors. He's got a Thor working against himself, as he is just tearing up this mech army here. The last Thor that's out is his own, which is just doing nothing but attacking for him, and we do see Synystyr give the GG, and FSMuTaLisk takes the game.